What's good, YouTube? Adriannthakidd back with another ass video. Today we got what is consciousness. This video is brought to you by uh V Sausage. You know what I'm saying? Now I was actually thinking about this. I was like, yo, what is consciousness? You know what I'm saying? Like our brain tells us to like carry out actions with our body, but like where does that all come from? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So type stuff. So class, you know what I'm saying? Class back in schedule, you feel me? So sit back, relax, get your little snacks, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here, and a hemispherectomy is a
Hold on, class. Alright, we're back.
surgical procedure in which half of a person's brain is removed. It's usually only
Why
ever done on very, very young patients
why would you
because their
remove half of
brains are
somebody's
still
brain?
plastic enough that the remaining half will take on the functions of the half that was removed.
What the
And it's
heck?
usually done because a young child or a baby is having seizures, and removing the part where the seizures occur is the only solution. But
I thought, bro, I always thought that like you needed like the whole brain to live. I never heard of somebody just cutting out half your brain. What the heck? Are they gonna like operate on it or something?
here's my
Oh.
question. If you can live with half a brain, what if I were to take two empty skulls and take one half of your brain and plop it into one body, and the other half and put it in another body?
Oh.
Which person would be you?
What would
I
happen?
mean, you are you. You are
Facts.
conscious. You are
Yeah.
aware of what
Yeah.
is happening to you.
What happens when
From
we
the
go to sleep?
perspective of yourself. Like, think of it this way. If you just stare at something and kind of feel what it feels like to be you, it feels a little bit like you're a thing inside a body looking out through the eyeballs. And
What?
nobody else on earth will ever see the
Bro.
world from that position.
Bro. When I was younger, like I really used to like think I really used to be like, yo, I can't see myself. Unless I'm like looking into the freaking like camera or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can't see myself. You know what I'm saying? But others see me, but they can't see themselves, but I can see them. But they don't know, but they know that I can see them, but they can't see themselves. But can see me, they just see them.
This awareness of your own experiences, the awareness that you are having them, the awareness that you are having
It's
your
like
own
when
thoughts,
I was like
makes up what we
everybody
call
lives their life in first person.
consciousness.
It's
But if I
weird.
were to take your brain and split it into two and put it into two different people, would both of them be new people who were conscious? Well, one of the best
I
places to
don't know.
start when defining consciousness and understanding it is to begin with things that we agree are not conscious. For instance,
Okay.
Cleverbot.
The heck is that?
Cleverbot.com is an amazing website where it can
Ah, this man got me with the promo.
only
I can't
because
believe it.
but how now I know that I am not like Cleverbot. I
Of
know
course.
that I feel things and that I have a sense of myself. I have
Facts.
intentions. But how do I know that you do? For that matter, how do I
What are you
know
pointing the finger
that
at me for?
everybody else that I meet is like me? How do I know that they're not just little
Facts.
smart versions of Cleverbot who know exactly what to automatically say? Now, what I'm
Facts.
asking is incredibly philosophical, but
I don't
it
even
is
know
a
what
very
I don't even know
famous
what I'm
and
talking about.
important question. I'm basically asking if it's possible for something to exist as a philosophical zombie.
The heck?
That's right, a thing that reacts and responds and acts just like a normal human, but yet doesn't actually feel anything. It doesn't know that it's having its own thoughts. It just automatically responds like a robot in the appropriate way.
Bro, am I the only one that's lost, bro? With like Philip 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 phenomenal esophageal robot. I've never heard of that in my life.
Now, what's amazing and heavy about this question is that science doesn't have an answer. And it's not even clear that science will ever have an answer, let alone an approach to finding that answer. About all we have is the psychology of disorders of consciousness. Let's begin with anosognosia. A common
Bro,
example of anosognosia
are
in
you just
psychology
making stuff up?
classes is a patient who has, say, lost the ability to move their left hand. When
Okay.
asked to
I
raise
still
their
have that
right hand,
ability.
they'll say, yeah, no problem, here you go. But then when asked to raise their left hand, they'll say, okay, yeah, sure, no problem, but not move it.
They actually can't
And
move
when
it?
asked why they didn't move their left hand, instead of reporting that they can't, they'll confabulate some excuse. For instance, "Oh, I didn't feel like it." Anton Babinski syndrome is even more dramatic.
Yo,
Patients with
pick
this
up your
syndrome
hand.
are cortically blind. They cannot see anything, but they deny being blind. If you
What?
ask them a question, for instance, how many fingers am I holding up? They will
4,
make a
3.
guess, but if
It's
they're
5,
wrong,
actually.
they'll explain their inaccuracy with an excuse. For instance, "Oh, well, I don't have my glasses." People who exhibit anosognosia tend to be the victims of stroke, and there's
Oh.
some disconnect between what they're really experiencing and their conscious awareness of it. They don't know that they can't see because the part of their brain that monitors visual input isn't telling the brain anything. It's not even
Man, hey, sorry for pausing, bro, but hey, have y'all ever been in like a math class and the teacher's teaching the class and you can hear all of a sudden you in the middle of a soccer game, you know what I'm saying? You running down the field just thinking like your brain is completely somewhere else. It's crazy how we can just like block out the freaking teacher teaching and just think about what we want to think, you know? You know what I'm saying? That's just weird type stuff.
telling the brain that there is no visual input, which means that the parts of their brain responsible for answering questions or creating speech has to completely create a confabulated response. Despite the fact that we've been able to study patients with anosognosia, we still have no idea how to solve our original problem. In fact,
Which
all
is?
we've managed to come up with are more impossible questions about identity. Questions that are so befuddling, the best you can do with them
Bro,
is
this
to
man
answer
is just
them
speaking words
yourself
right now.
according to what you believe. Here's another one. It's called the Swamp Man. Imagine that I'm walking around in a swamp and then all of a sudden I get struck by a bolt of lightning and my entire body is burned to a crisp, dissolved into smithereens. But at the very same moment, a second bolt of lightning strikes nearby, and it causes a bunch of atoms and molecules to all arrange themselves into the exact same configuration that my body used to have, making a second Michael?
Is that possible?
Is that me? Would that be me? And here's an
I
even
don't
better
know.
one.
You just got burnt
Imagine
to
that
a crisp.
surgeon came in and he started removing cells from me and from you, replacing them exactly one at a time, replacing my cells into your body and your cells into my body. At
Why
what
would he do
point
that?
would I officially have become you? No one on earth has the
Bro,
definitive
quit playing
answers to
mind
these
games, bro.
questions, but you know what we do have? A lean back. That's right. I've made a playlist of some of my favorite clips from all over YouTube of psychology experiments and illusions and all sorts of fun stuff that deal with consciousness. All you have to do is click the link at the top of this video's description and then lean back and let the automatic
Lean
playlist
back.
do the work for you. I'll see you over there, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hey, man. This dude seems like he know what he talking about, but he don't know what he talking about, but he knows what he talking about. You know what I'm saying, bro? This video was posted in 2012. V sausage. All right, I'll check him out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hope you enjoyed this video, man. Hey, so you know what I'm saying? All right, class, 50 question quiz. You know what I'm saying? What did we learn about the brain today? All right, pencils up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Adriannthakidd. And I'll lit. Tell me what y'all thought about that one in the comments, man. My brain just moved. You know what I'm saying? My brain just be going. You know what I'm saying? Adriannthakidd. I'm lit.